Hey guys, Ronin Reaper here, just back with a quick little review. So, I just watched Army of the Dead on Netflix. For those that don't know, this is the latest film from Zack Snyder after he finally got his vision for Justice League seen to the world, and that film genuinely surprised me. I was not expecting to enjoy it anywhere near as much as I did. Obviously, it has its issues, but the positives definitely far outweigh its negatives, and the 4 hour runtime just flew by. And now, Zack Snyder, for his latest film, takes us back to what kicked off his career, zombies. For the first time since his Dawn of the Dead remake, he's now directing a zombie film again. And Army of the Dead follows Scott Ward, who leads a team into Las Vegas, which is populated with zombies, to basically get into a vault underground, get some money, get out before the place is nuked. And yeah, Army of the Dead is undeniably, it is extremely entertaining. Like you can't go wrong when you're watching full on gory zombie carnage. Like there's no way you're not going to be entertained doing it. You know, even if it has a premise similar to Train to Busan Presents Peninsula, and obviously even its execution is not the most original, but whatever, it is entertaining. Like, the characters are extremely entertaining to be around, especially the safecracker character Dieter. He is extremely funny, and anytime he says something and or screams when a zombie is about to get him, and his whole dynamic with Omari Hardwick's character Vandero is extremely hilarious, and undoubtedly some of the film's funniest scenes. And also doing a great job is our lead, Dave Bautista, as Scott Ward. You know, he's a tough zombie killing presence, but obviously he's got a more emotional side as well, as expected. But yeah, he's an extremely fun central presence. And talking of fun, the film is definitely at its best outside of the characters interacting. Of course, when zombies are being shot, Snyder mounts these insanely fun set pieces. Like there's a standout scene in a casino with with grenades going off and zombies leaping over the slot machines and bullets firing and their heads being shot in slow motion. It is a visual delight, as you'd expect. And undeniably, extremely gory, entertaining carnage. Unfortunately, when the film isn't so much focused on the heist or the zombie killing, it feels a little slow. The film's 2.5 hours long, and it definitely didn't need to be. After a glorious opening credits scene, the film downshifts gears a bit, and it does take a bit of time to get the crew together and get into Vegas for the job. And anytime we see a scene between Scott trying to reconnect with his daughter, it does somewhat drag the pace down a bit and slows kind of any momentum. Which is a real shame because, the character development is there, but it's just they kind of sacrificed the momentum and pacing of the film to put it in there. Oh, and one other issue, Snyder seems to love putting in these little visual flourishes that don't always work and use them a lot. Like Justice League, obviously, it's kind of a running thing of how much it just over abuses the slow motion. But here, slow mo's fine. I mean, it works. There are some glorious shots, as I say, of bullets going through zombies' heads, and like there's great colors. No, this film's problem is constant focus. Like it's used throughout the film, like pretty much the whole thing, and well, it didn't really bother me for the most part, but there are some scenes where the use of focus is extremely noticeable and it is pretty distracting. Now, this could probably be put down to the fact that Snyder isn't just credited as director and writer here. He's also credited as director of photography, and so he's probably done this himself. But, you know, those issues aside, as I said, the film is extremely entertaining, and I loved this film's, like, spin on zombies. I love the way that it's not so much like a prison for zombies in Vegas, but more so much as it's described in the film, their kingdom. And obviously Vegas is just populated with them, and there are some pretty cool little licks, of course. The zombies in Vegas are smarter, they're faster, they're stronger, they have a set of rules as well, which is really neat and fresh. Obviously the fast zombies thing has been seen before, see 28 Days Later and Snyder's Dawn of the Dead, but it's put to great use here for some extremely fun, fast-paced set pieces. And talking of fun zombie licks, the zombie tiger, whoever came up with that, they deserve a pay raise. Oh, and it's not just the zombie tiger, there's a zombie horse. Like, how haven't we seen this before? Like, it was like this zombie queen, and like a fighter zombie that's like really strong and muscular and like wears a bulletproof helmet. Like obviously it's not the most original take on the genre, but its attempts to make itself, you know, unique to the film, yeah, it works pretty well and it's entertaining. Overall, Army of the Dead is an extremely fun, entertaining, enjoyable ride that definitely could have been cut down and definitely needed way less use of focus, but overall it is very entertaining. Like you can stick it on, just switch your brain off, have a bit of fun, you won't regret it at all. It's definitely not a wasted 2.5 hours, and I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. So that is my thoughts on Army of the Dead. Let me know down in the comments, have you seen it? What did you think of it? Did you watch it on Netflix, or did you get the opportunity to see it at a cinema? Because I know in the US it was given a limited theatrical run, which actually that would have been pretty cool to see this on the big screen. Let me know all that down in the comments. Don't forget to hit thumbs up if you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload.